Hello, everybody. Happy Easter. Gonna get right into this severe weather forecasting for tomorrow. Currently, we are seeing some severe storms up in Illinois, just to the north of Springfield, which that's the area we're looking at for severe weather today. Across uh, parts of Iowa and Illinois and Indianapolis, especially as this front continues to move through. But tomorrow, still looking. Let me turn off today's weather. So, tomorrow, not that many updates compared to yesterday when we're talking about the severe weather. Still looking at just near Oklahoma, and so still looking at a lot of the same areas for severe weather as yesterday. They did go a little bit, they did decrease some of the enhanced risk, but uh, I'm thinking that's going to be updated as well come tomorrow. So, if you guys have any questions, let me know. We're going to get right into the forecast and where we're looking at with the timeline for tomorrow. So, and then they did update uh, Tuesday as well. So, when we're looking at Tuesday's forecast, so this is Monday, and then once the computer, there we go. They did add a enhanced risk for near Bowling Green, Kentucky, Somerset, Moorhead, Louisville, up through Cincinnati, Ohio, and Jackson, Ohio to Leesburg, West Virginia. So they did update this map for, like I said, coming up for Tuesday's severe weather. So now Tuesday is also enhanced risk as well. When we get into the timeline, we'll kill that. We'll go into the model. We'll go to the 48-hour reflectivity. And so you can, the main front here at 1 a.m. Pacific, which is 3 a.m. Uh, Central Time, you can see that there is some line of showers, but this is what we're looking at for the severe weather. So as we progress through time, you can see this line of showers getting closer. So by first thing in the morning, this is about 8 o'clock, we will see some thunderstorms in and around Oklahoma, but this is not the severe weather. The severe weather is just going through Albuquerque. So come afternoon, you can see some showers still in and around the Oklahoma area. We'll go to 4 o'clock. Here's the line of here's the thunderstorms right here. So at 4 o'clock Central Time, you can see the thunderstorms are just getting ready to cross into Oklahoma. Already seeing some embedded thunderstorms here and supercells across the panhandle. And then they cross right in to Oklahoma. This could be a supercell developing uh, just to the east of Red Rock in north of Cleveland. That's at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Boom. We got huge thunderstorms near Woodward, all the way down through Leedy, coming up on Elk City, and then just near Lawton, we have huge thunderstorms developing near Hilden and especially into Texas as well. That makes me believe that when we're looking at this severe weather, you can see this area here is in a slight risk. I believe this will get shifted tomorrow for that slight risk and bump to enhanced to moderate because of the supercells that we're seeing with the cloud with the tall cloud tops. More than likely, we're going to see tornadoes out of these with some big, huge 3-inch hail, if not bigger. So as we then that's at 6 o'clock Central Time. So once we bump up at 7 o'clock, you can see those thunderstorms are now in the OKC metro area near Ada and Ardmore, coming down to Wichita Falls. Still seeing that line coming across the northern panhandle of Oklahoma and the panhandle of Texas by 7 o'clock. Hey Kelly, thanks for liking that stream. Especially once we get to 8 o'clock hour, look at these big, huge thunderstorms with tall cloud tops near Tulsa, all the way through Okmulgee and Stroud, just to the east of Shawnee and Waletka, Holdenville, Ada. Still seeing some thunderstorms near Pauls Valley, coming up close to McAllister, and of course right by Sherman, Texas. And that's at the 8 o'clock hour. We get into 9 o'clock. Still seeing those thunderstorms now approaching Joplin, Missouri. Especially look at this big thunderstorm coming up on Joplin. Hey Joseph, thanks for liking the stream. So looks like right about 9 o'clock Central Time could see some tornadic weather near Joplin, coming down through Fort Smith. Still seeing them near Bella Vista, Arkansas, and Fayetteville in that area right around 9 o'clock. McAllister getting slammed by some big thunderstorms as well. And still seeing that line coming up on Dallas and Fort Worth, Weatherford. Could see some of these thunderstorms even coming down to Round Rock and the central part of Texas, all the way down, coming up on San Antonio. By 10 o'clock hour, seeing those strong thunderstorms near Fayetteville, Rogers, Bella Vista, Centertonville. Hey Joanne, thanks for liking the stream. Still seeing those showers around 10 o'clock in eastern Oklahoma and coming down through Durant. Even Dallas, still near Killian, all the way down to San Antonio, starting to see that squall line really develop. That's going to bring some severe weather across Texas tomorrow as well. And if we go back and look at the SPC, hey Dulce, thanks for liking the stream. This is just a moderate risk. You see that? Let's go live screen. So you see, this is just a moderate risk of severe weather. This isn't, but you can see how big these thunderstorms are really starting to pop across southern Texas. So look at these cloud tops. So already starting to see these showers come all the way down. More than likely, this will need to be upgraded for tomorrow, since we are seeing these thunderstorms a whole lot lower than what is being forecasted. So that is going to need to be addressed as well. That's at 10 o'clock. So let me drop that. We'll go back to model, and we'll pull up 11 o'clock. Maybe. Come on. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not wearing my nice shirt today. It's Easter. I didn't. Come on. I normally I normally wear my nice shirt when I'm on the green screen, but come on. Computer's starting to give me fits already. So, we can still see the showers starting, maybe some pop-up thunderstorms near Oklahoma, but near St. Louis, seeing a lot of convection, especially near Springfield. Now to the west of Joplin, or sorry, to the east of Joplin, all through Fayetteville, Russellville, to cover Pittsburgh, to Topeka, to Kansas City. So Kansas City, if we back up a little bit, you can see the big thunderstorms that are going to develop. Doesn't look like they develop. Maybe some rain showers in around 4 o'clock tomorrow. And then the supercells blow up once that cap breaks. Once that cap is allowed to break, Brian, we'll see those thunderstorms up near Leavenworth, just to the outside of Kansas City. And, excuse me, down by Spring Hill. And then, especially going in through the 7 o'clock hour, same thing. A lot of thunderstorms in and around, mainly near Ottawa, Paola, and Olaf, that we're going to see these storms, especially as they go in through Jefferson City. Topeka probably has its best chance of seeing these thunderstorms as this line comes through right about 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. As that line comes through, Topeka, you'll probably start seeing those right about between 10 and 11 o'clock hour. So a lot of severe weather for tomorrow, especially once we get into the overnight hours. This is about 1 a.m. as soon as Doppler loads. Come on. So we'll do midnight, seeing just some showers in and around OKC, nothing on the severe side. Everything that's severe is pretty much coming right in through Oklahoma near Clinton, Mountain Home, Oxford, Leslie, just to the north of Russellville. Especially as we get into the 1 o'clock in the morning, seeing that line develop near Mountain Home and staying up near St. Louis, coming straight down, even down into San Antonio. It's going to see some of that severe weather tomorrow night through the overnight hours. As we get in through about 2 a.m., still seeing some pop-up thunderstorms just hanging around. Probably not anything that's going to be on the severe side. All the severe weather will be up through Springfield, Missouri, Taylorville, St. Louis, Cape Girardeau, coming up on Mayfield and Paducah. Could see some strong thunderstorms tomorrow night, coming into Tuesday, especially up through Ohio and Indianapolis. Especially once we get in through 3 a.m., same thing, Paducah. Look at this big thunderstorm that's getting ready to come right in through southeastern Missouri and cross into Kentucky. Seeing those thunderstorms near Mayfield, that could be tornadic, especially coming up through Paducah. So, and that's right about 3 to 4 in the morning, Tuesday, early Tuesday morning. So by 5 in the morning, still quieting down. Some lingering thunderstorms here near Cape Girardeau, especially near Salina, Kansas. Coming in through Kansas City, Missouri, could still see some pop-up thunderstorms. Probably going to stay on the weaker of the severe side. By 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 morning, we're seeing that line near Lebanon, Somerset, Lexington. So as we get in through the day 3 forecast, you can see, let me turn off the model for a second. You can see this, we're talking enhanced risk for Tuesday. So, and as we're already looking at that severe weather, first thing in the morning, right when you, pretty much as you're sleeping and waking up, getting ready to go to work, we're going to see that severe weather coming across central Kentucky and coming up through Cincinnati, Ohio, even through Columbus. And that continues as we go on through the day. Starting to see this line as well come in through North Carolina, up through Virginia and West Virginia. And then behind it, seeing some pop-up thunderstorms still near Kansas City, Salina, Garden City, Wichita. That could even go up as far north as Omaha, Nebraska. So, gonna have to really watch this area, especially as we get close on early afternoon on Tuesday. And that line will continue as it continues to strengthen, and we'll push through Kansas. Some more showers in across the panhandle of Oklahoma and the panhandle of Texas throughout Tuesday morning. And that's as far as my Doppler's going to let me go right now. But even seeing some pop-up thunderstorms near Clarksdale and just to the southwest of Pine Bluff coming into Mississippi. So a lot of severe weather that we're going to have to be watching for in the next couple of days, especially Monday into Tuesday. And I'm even getting ready to start looking at that severe weather coming in through Texas. This whole, if you look, Texas is starting to lose that humidity. This is all dry air across Texas come Tuesday. All that moisture in and around Corpus Christi is still right off the shore, but streaming up into Tennessee and into Kentucky. That's going to help with the severe weather come Tuesday, as all this moisture is right over the eastern half of the United States. Warm temperatures, we're talking near 80-degree warm temperatures with near 70-degree dew points. That's really going to add for some severe weather. You're more than welcome, Brian. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, I will be live here, and especially tomorrow, covering the severe weather live on National Storm Center. So tomorrow should be a very busy day as we talk about severe weather today. Come on. Seeing some of these severe thunderstorms now coming up on the Lincoln, Illinois. This is a severe thunderstorm warning that's now in place. This is Maynard County and Mason County in central Illinois. Mainly hail. Looking like quarter-size hail with this storm. Not really seeing a tornado threat or anything with it. Yes, it's going to be a very rough day across Oklahoma tomorrow. So, as we shift into tomorrow, like I said, I'm believing that there's going to be a lot of changes here. I believe this enhanced risk is going to come more toward Elk City and possibly down near Dallas and Fort Worth area as well, just because we're seeing that pop-up thunderstorms stretching down through the Texas area on the model. So definitely a lot of moisture in this area with the mid-level jet. It's going to be pretty severe. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Easter, enjoying that time with your family. Make sure you guys are, if you're in Oklahoma, make sure you have your severe weather plans in place, that for, especially once it gets dark, you're not really going to see, luckily these storms are going to be moving really fast through Oklahoma. So, but you definitely want to have a plan in place. Especially near Tulsa and McAllister. Looks like that's then going to be a hard hit area. So yeah, especially once we look at the, let's see if I can pull this up. And so at this point, you can see the tornado risk for, let me see if I can bring that over a little bit. Let me kill my camera. Actually, that should be good. You can see the tornado risk is highly around Tulsa, Norman, Oklahoma, coming down through Wichita Falls. This is a 5% tornado risk. Severe weather is expected to occur over a broad region from the southern plains, the Ozarks, portions of the Ohio Valley, and into a small part of the mid-Atlantic. Large to very large hail, damaging winds, and tornadoes are possible. Severe weather threat will peak afternoon, evening in the southern plains, with the greatest threat for the Ohio Valley vicinity beginning in the evening and overnight period. So between cloud cover and capping inversion for the Oklahoma-Texas area, storm development along the dry line. Thanks, Ginger, for following. Should hold off until mid to late afternoon when the greater mid-level ascent arrives. Thanks, Larry, for liking the stream. Strong deep layer shear should promote supercell structures, at least initially. Hood of grass will be long and generally straight, but there are also veer back signatures that could indicate some potential for messier storm mode. So that's the potential for large to very large hail is evident given the shear and mid-level lapse rates. The tornado risk should be mitigated to some extent by the overall weak to low level shear. That being said, supercells can be maintained into the early evening, which will see a brief window of increased tornado potential. So that being said, we're already looking, when we're pulling up the model, let's go back to reflectivity. Let's go back to, here we go. So you can see how tall these cloud tops are. These are very, very strong cloud tops. More than likely, they're going to go up 50, 55, 60,000 feet in the atmosphere. So these are going to be producing some big time hail, and that's at 9 o'clock. So especially coming down through Durant and even Dallas Fort Worth, seeing the same thing, super tall supercells developing along this front. Especially once we get in, especially near 7 o'clock hour, we're seeing that near Norman, Moore, Pauls Valley. Here's these supercells right here, especially by Medill and Ardmore. So look at that one. You seen the blacks. This is going to be a huge supercell formation here at the 6 o'clock hour near Loco and Hilton. That's going to be a crazy supercell. More than likely, this one will be able to produce a tornado, even potentially an EF4 if that is there. But we have to look at the shear. We have to look at how much is there. But you can see how tall this thunderstorm is. This is going to be producing probably 3 to 4 inch hail with it as well. But so this could be a life-threatening event across Oklahoma and central Texas, especially through the overnight hours into Missouri and Arkansas. So, let's go back to the forecast here. Let's see. For the Ozarks into Ohio Valley, some warm advection-driven convection may be ongoing early in the period across this region. The storms will likely be elevated with the risk for very large hail, damaging winds, and by afternoon, the greater potential for surface-based storms will exist from the triple point near the Kansas-Oklahoma border and along the cold front into southeast Kansas into Missouri. These storms will at least initially be supercells with the potential for very large hail. Storms are expected to grow upscale with greater risk of damaging winds. While not overly strong, low-level shear should remain sufficient for the threat of a squall line tornado. It is possible that initially elevated storms may become near surface base during the afternoon in the Ohio Valley. Additionally, storms will likely move in through the west later in the evening and overnight as the shortwave trough surface low moves northeastward. Damaging winds and squall line tornadoes would be possible with this activity. The hail threat is a bit uncertain given the potential for more linear storms. However, large hail will remain possible. So that's just kind of looking at your severe threat for tomorrow across Oklahoma, Texas, and the Mississippi Valley, Ohio valleys, especially through Kansas and Missouri. So make sure you guys are weather alert. Make sure you have your radios. Make sure you have everything that you need. Your cell phones, however you get your tornado warnings. Hopefully you're getting them from National Storm Center, as we will be live. As soon as that tornado watch is issued, we will be live covering the storms on the green screen behind. So we will be pumping out as much information tomorrow as possible through the overnight hours. We'll be using multiple Dopplers to get that pinpoint on where we're looking at for severe weather. So if you haven't, make sure to like and follow National Storm Center on Facebook. Whenever I go live, you'll get the notifications. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Yes, you're going to see tornado watches for Northeast Oklahoma. Yes. Yes. That is a given. specifically for, look at this strong storms here. That's in northeast Oklahoma. So, yes, that is at the 9 o'clock hour, Stephen. So, yes, you're going to get tornado watches. Probably going to see them all the way up through parts of Kansas and in through Missouri. So, especially with some of these stronger cells coming in through Bartlesville and Veneta, Pryor, Vera, Tulsa, you're going to start seeing this blow up in cell between. Hey, Kathy, thanks for following. Between the 6 and 7 o'clock hour, you're really going to start seeing this blow up and things start to go downhill. Thanks, Kathy, for liking the stream. So, and then if you look at the snow coming in behind. So once all the severe weather passes, already seeing some snow starting to come in through Liberal, and so could see some snow even coming into Woodward area by early morning through the overnight hours, as some of that cold air begins to take over from that cold front. So we'll be watching that as well for snow accumulation, especially coming up through Kansas, seeing a lot of snow in Hays, and then just on the back half of that cell. So looks like it stays out of Salina, but Hays and Garden City down through Liberal, down through Dumas. Thanks, Faye, for liking the stream. Especially in and around Amarillo, seeing that snow, Pampa. And this is late morning on Tuesday, so already seeing snow in and around the Panhandle. You can see the showers starting to persist and become a squall line by Tuesday afternoon. So more snow in and around Amarillo, Texas. So we'll have to watch that and see how much snow falls across Texas and Oklahoma into Tuesday on the backside of that low pressure. But even at that point, we're starting to see some of these storms coming in through Yazoo City even come Tuesday as well, that we'll be looking at some of these really tall supercell structures that are forming and going to initial some severe weather across Mississippi, the southeast part of Arkansas, in through Louisiana and down through Houston, Texas. Come Tuesday afternoon, we'll be watching this line that's developing, especially up through Jackson, Tennessee, up through Murray and Mayfield area, Benton, Kentucky, all the way through the southeast part of Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio as well on Tuesday, with maybe some isolated severe storms more across Kansas City, Topeka, through Emporia and Wichita even, maybe even Pratt. Could see some storms developing behind the front on Tuesday afternoon as well. So definitely a couple days of severe weather that's going to be needing to be watched. I do have new goals set up for Facebook and YouTube. If you see them up in the corners, right there and right there. Thanks, Lee, for liking the stream. Starting my April goals. So if you like the information and like what you see, feel free to support National Storm Center on Facebook. You can do so by sending stars or you can do that on YouTube by sending super chats. So trying to reach my goal. That just what makes it able for me to use the green screen and all the equipment here to provide you guys minute to minute weather, especially during severe weather. So if you want to support National Storm Center, you can do that on Facebook by sending stars, or YouTube by super chats. That is pretty much my funding for National Storm Center, is from viewers and as well as myself. But this is like my full-time job, is online weather guy. So appreciate all the support. Appreciate everyone that's been liking the stream. If you have any questions, like I said, feel free to put them in through the chat. I will answer any of your guys' questions. If you have any questions for Monday or Tuesday severe weather, let's go out of that. So this is current weather, special weather statement here near Davenport with some of these strong storms, but severe thunderstorm warning still being issued for Lincoln, Illinois, just to the north of Springfield. These are severe thunderstorm warning. Mainly hail threat, just greater than an inch is what's being reported everywhere with this line. It's been just greater than an inch in diameter hail and some gusty winds. Not really seeing a tornado threat with it. Mainly, like I said, big hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. As this cell continues to move off to the east at almost 40 miles an hour. So like I said, if you guys have any questions, you guys can put them in through the chat. I can see all your questions on the screen. So if you guys have anything, any concerns, let me know. But hope you guys are enjoying your Easter Sunday, enjoying your family time. As there are tornado threats for south of St. Louis for tomorrow. Hey Sam, thanks for liking the stream. Yeah, Serena, there's a big risk for St. Louis. Cindy, thank you for liking the stream. Appreciate it. Let me go back into the model. And let's back up a little bit. So as you can see, this is already St. Louis at about 8 o'clock in the morning come Tuesday morning. So if I back it up, so once we get into the overnight hours, so this is 11 a.m. Monday. 11 a.m. Monday, okay? That's 2 hours different from me. So this is starting at 11 a.m. We see these thunderstorms already develop near Columbia and Sedalia, just to the east of Kansas City and Clinton. By noon, we're seeing those thunderstorms already near Bowling Green, near Quincy, Columbia, just outside of St. Louis. So by 1 o'clock, all that activity is just to the north of St. Louis. But you can see this new line developing here at about 1 o'clock tomorrow. By 3 o'clock, or by 4 o'clock tomorrow, St. Charles is seeing some big, huge thunderstorms with that chance of isolated tornado, especially near Kirkwood, Ellisville, Chesterfield. Spanish Lake, coming up onto St. Louis, and that's at 4 o'clock. By 5 o'clock, all that, this is moving so fast. By 5 o'clock, it's already into southern Illinois and moving across, coming close to Effingham already. By 6 o'clock, seeing those thunderstorms redeveloping near Kansas City, all the way near Eldon and Rolla. By 7, those thunderstorms are right outside knocking on the door of St. Louis, with another line still trying to develop. By 8 o'clock, it's just outside of the St. Louis area in Ellisville. O'Fallon getting hit. So especially right around 9 o'clock, same. Seeing these big, huge thunderstorms develop near Kansas City and Urbana, Missouri. Seeing Joplin getting slammed at 10 o'clock tomorrow night. And this is going to be the strong cell coming up just to the north of Rolla at about 10 o'clock. Thanks, Colleen, for liking the stream. St. Louis seems to really get rocked tomorrow night about 11 o'clock hour, especially down through Washington, Wildwood, Sullivan, coming up on Oakville. So by midnight tomorrow, this is 4-1, so this is midnight tomorrow night. St. Louis getting slammed by these big, huge thunderstorms going down through Oakville and Waterloo, Bernhardt. So already seeing some big, huge thunderstorms with more behind it for your overnight hours tomorrow in St. Louis in Missouri. By 1 o'clock in the morning, come on. I guess my computer took a break. Come on. There we go. Still seeing the heavy showers in and around St. Louis, DeSoto, Ironton, down through Mountain View. So you can see right where that low pressure is, right over the area on in through Missouri at 1 o'clock in the morning tomorrow night. So St. Louis and that area, it's mainly looking like it's going to be an overnight threat tomorrow night in through the early morning hours on Tuesday for a lot of the St. Louis and eastern Missouri threat, especially as we get in through, this is 1 in the morning, same for 2 in the morning, still seeing those showers near Sykeston, and some developing showers in or across the Kansas City area. By 3 in the morning, all that is now moved in through the Cincinnati, Ohio region and Bowling Green, Kentucky. So we're seeing a lot of that through the overnight hours in Monday into Tuesday. Same here, seeing some pop-up thunderstorms right around 4 o'clock in the morning near Cape Guardo, Springfield even, up through St. Louis maybe. By you waking up, getting ready to go to work, right around the 5 o'clock. Still some pop-up thunderstorms in and around and heavy rain near Kansas City, down through Joplin and Springfield, even possible Rolla by the 6 o'clock hour in the morning. Still seeing those thunderstorms moving in for your morning commute. Right around 7 o'clock in the morning, you have thunderstorms coming up, getting ready. This is Tuesday morning by 7 a.m. Already seeing some thunderstorms in and around St. Louis. That's really going to affect your morning commute with heavy rain near Farmington and Festus, Sullivan, and St. Louis by the 8 o'clock hour Tuesday morning. By 9 o'clock, that's all starting to roll through. 10 o'clock, same. 11, still seeing some of these pop-up thunderstorms in across the region on Tuesday. So Monday into Tuesday, definitely going to be seeing some severe weather in and around the Springfield and St. Louis area, Rolla even. So, Sean, Cincinnati, yeah. I mean, Cincinnati's kind of the same thing. You can see all the waves coming through. Let's back it up. Back it up, back it up. So this is today at 6 o'clock, which is past. See, 5 o'clock Pacific, which is right now. Not really seeing a whole lot. Everything is here in through Missouri, Illinois and Indiana. Come in the next hour, seeing some pop-up thunderstorms. By 10 o'clock, could start seeing some thunderstorms in around Cincinnati. By 10 o'clock tonight, clears out around 11 to 12, because I think Cincinnati's 3 hours ahead. So doesn't really look like Cincinnati. It's right here. Here you go, Cincinnati. It doesn't really look like you guys start seeing any major until about 6 o'clock tomorrow night, when you see some of these big pop-up thunderstorms. Same for 7 o'clock tomorrow night, Cincinnati. It's when that heavier convection comes through with your thunderstorm and hail threat. So, same for 8 o'clock, same for 9 o'clock, 10. And then by midnight, you're clear. Seeing that next wave coming in by 2 o'clock in the morning, Tuesday morning. Still seeing those thunderstorms in around Cincinnati. So still could see that severe weather tomorrow late night into Tuesday, especially right around 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5, getting a break around 6, coming back around 7, by 8 o'clock in the morning, Tuesday morning, it's pretty much some light showers, especially around 9, 10, and then right around your afternoon, lunchtime, could see some heavy rain in around Cincinnati, and that's as far as I can go on this model. So that, Sean, will take you all the way up to about 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday. So definitely, like I said, definitely going to be some severe weather, especially once we look at the area. So Cincinnati has that chance for tomorrow. Like I said, that's going to be through the overnight hours. You have that slight risk of severe weather. Cape Girardeau, St. Louis, Rolla, Mountain View, Springfield, Joplin. You're in that enhanced risk of severe weather. Thanks, Janie, for liking the stream. Appreciate it. So you guys are in that enhanced risk, and you're in that 5% risk of a tornado, which is elevated. So a tornado is not out of the question pretty much from Columbia, Missouri, all the way south. So you guys are in that enhanced risk of severe weather with that elevated tornado risk as well. Mainly looking like Rolla, Springfield, Joplin, Warsaw. That biggest hail will probably fall in this area, but as well there is a hail risk for some of those storms to continue through the St. Louis region tomorrow late, as we just covered all that. So coming in through going into Tuesday, you can still see that marginal risk near Kansas City and St. Louis into through Tuesday. Uh, that's not right. That's not day 3. There we go. That risk lessens here, but still a little bit near St. Louis. Coming into Tuesday, most of that severe weather is now for Ohio, which includes Cincinnati. You're in an enhanced risk of severe weather on Tuesday. So through the overnight hours, coming up into Monday, late Monday night, Tuesday is your greatest chance that you will be in a enhanced risk of severe weather, and of course that is an enhanced tornado risk as well. For Cincinnati, enhanced tornado risk, and even through Maysville, Lexington, Elizabethtown, just outside of Bowling Green, could see some of that huge tornadoes and big hail on Tuesday. So coming into Wednesday, not really looking at any severe weather on Wednesday. Same for Thursday. Killing me, Zach. Killing me, buddy. I just covered it, but so let's go back to reflectivity. Let me take you all the way back to tomorrow morning. And let me kill the basic. No, you're fine. You're good here. So you can see the main line. Oh, that's not what I want. Reflectivity. There we go. So you can see some showers are going to start so you're going to see some showers in around Oklahoma right about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, but that's not the severe stuff. You're going to see some around 10, 11 with some showers. The main heavy stuff near Tulsa isn't going to be until right around 8 o'clock tomorrow night. And these are some big, huge thunderstorms near Manford and Westport, coming up on the Tulsa, Broken Arrow. These ones are going to be the ones that produce that big, huge hail and that tornado risk as well. Right about 8 o'clock tomorrow night through 9 o'clock even, seeing it just right outside of Tulsa, coming up in through McAllister even, and Durant. By 10 o'clock, still seeing some showers and thunderstorms in eastern Oklahoma. By 11, it's all pretty much moved out, but could still see some pop-up thunderstorms through the overnight around 3, 4 in the morning. And then after that, it kind of quiets down across Oklahoma. So mainly you're looking at tomorrow night in around the Tulsa area, Zach. That your biggest chance of severe weather will be tomorrow evening, right at dark. So that will be your biggest threat time for big hail and potentially tornadoes across eastern Oklahoma around Tulsa. So any other questions, guys? Coming up on that 1 hour mark. I just wanted to really come on and give you guys updates, give you guys that latest update. Uh, Joplin, well, looks like Joplin has a chance of seeing some thunderstorms in around 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Hey, Victoria, thanks for liking the stream. Joplin will see some thunderstorms right as you're getting ready to go to work tomorrow. Then it kind of clears out, maybe some hit or miss showers, especially in the afternoon. Your biggest threat, especially with this big supercell that's coming in, will be about 11 o'clock tomorrow night in Joplin. That you could see a tornado, even a strong tornado in big hail there in Joplin about 11 o'clock, or no, sorry, 10 o'clock tomorrow night. Joplin's only 2 hours ahead. So, right about 10 o'clock, and by 11, it's all gone. And then we're just kind of looking. Could see some pop-up thunderstorm in and around 4 o'clock in the morning. But after that, not really going to see very much. Hey, Zach, thanks for sending 100 stars. I deeply appreciate it. That's how this weather man gets a little bit of money. I appreciate it. So, especially once we roll in through Tuesday, not a whole lot for Joplin. Like I said, your biggest threat is going to be Monday night coming in to Tuesday, right around that 10 o'clock mark, Brent. That's when you're really, really going to have to bunker down and keep it here to National Storm Center. I will be following these storms live on air. So, as severe weather approaches Joplin, in Fayetteville, Oklahoma, I will be live and giving you guys the latest. I'll be able to see the rotation. I'll be able to see hail cores. So, I'll be here keeping you guys safe all through tomorrow afternoon and the overnight hours. So I will probably be standing in front of that green screen for probably 18 hours tomorrow. So I'm getting all my sitting down today because I probably won't get to sit very much tomorrow. So I definitely appreciate it. And Rayanne and Justin Still, thank you for liking the stream. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to National Storm Center, especially if you want to know. If you're on Facebook, you can follow. It's free to follow. If you want to subscribe on Facebook and be a paid member, then that is different. That's, I think, $5 a month. So, but if you want to know when I'm live and when I'm doing everything, you definitely need to follow National Storm Center. Come today, actually, I just crossed 27,000 followers. So I definitely want to appreciate and say thank you, that I appreciate all you guys who do watch this stream and get your weather information from National Storm Center. I really appreciate it. Any other questions? Just came up on that 1 hour mark. So, looking at the storms right now, still have this severe thunderstorm warning around Lincoln and Mount Pulaski. That's going to move right through the Decatur area of Illinois. Oh, and if you're still watching, thank you, Zach, for being the very first star sender of my new period. Thanks, Brent, for following. But Zach was the very first, as you can see right here. I've received my first 100 of my 15,000 goal. So basically, on that 100, it I get a penny per. So that 100, I basically earned $1. So I appreciate everything and appreciate everyone who helps out. So if no one has any questions, hey, you're more than welcome, Brent. I appreciate liking and following. And like I said, I will be live here tomorrow as well. So hope everyone has a good Easter. I'm just past that 1 hour mark, so if no one has any other questions, I will probably kill the feed. But like I said, I will be live here all day tomorrow, providing you guys the latest on the severe weather threat. And I will probably even come early to do an update. So we'll do a pre-severe weather show tomorrow, and then we will also do the severe weather coverage once the tornado watches are issued. I fully suspect there will be tornado watches for Joplin, for Tulsa, OKC, the metro area. I fully suspect there'll be a ton of tornado watches tomorrow. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow to National Storm Center to get the latest on the severe weather threat. And then, like I said, once that tornado watch is issued, I think it will be issued getting pretty close to right about 4 o'clock. Thanks, Susie, for liking the stream. Appreciate it. That once everything gets going, I will probably come on. We'll do a pre-show looking at the latest, the very latest Doppler update, and I can really nail down that timeline on when the storms are going to really start come tomorrow. So if you're still watching, Brent and Zach, just tune in tomorrow, and I'll be able to cover all that as well. But if that's it, like I said, thank you everybody, and I will probably kill the stream. Not really much going on besides this one severe thunderstorm warning here in Lincoln, but some pop-up thunderstorms here and around Northern California where I am, but it's blue skies. So this is just a lot of ground clutter. It's actually a nice day, blue skies, as I'm looking out my beautiful window. And I know that's false because there's not a cloud in the sky. So, especially because I can see this little stuff here, and there is nothing over me. A little bit of blue, there's a little bit of clouds, I guess, but nothing too bad. I can see some clouds over there, but anyway. Well, you guys have a good one. Like I said, if anyone has any questions, I've seen a lot of people just joined. If you have any questions on severe weather, let me know. Covering the severe weather for tomorrow and Tuesday across the Midwest and Tornado Alley. Not really seeing any questions. Like I said, all I got to do is type your question into the chat and hit send. It will pop up on my screen, and once I see it, I can kind of help. Hey Barbara, thanks for liking the stream. But definitely, if you're in and around the Oklahoma region, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Arkansas, Texas, even Kansas region, definitely want to tune in tomorrow to National Storm Center to get the latest in severe weather. Like I said, should be a very active day tomorrow across the region. Well, it doesn't look like any questions are coming in, so hope you guys have a great Easter and keep it tuned here to National Storm Center, especially for tomorrow. I'll be doing another pre-show live prior to the severe weather and getting that timeline established. And then once the tornado watches have been issued, I will be live here on the green screen showing you guys everything as it's going on. So hope you guys have a wonderful Easter. Enjoy that family time. Get your severe weather plans in place, especially if you're in around this area for severe weather tomorrow and Tuesday. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow with your newest update. Thanks for tuning in. Happy Easter.